After Crocodile Bridge, our next rest camp was the very popular Lower Sabie, known for its area's game-rich roads and watering holes, and the beautiful view of the Sabie River from the camp itself. Some people told us this area had the highest density of animals in the park. We certainly had good luck here. The landscaping includes both the original trees and brush and newly planted trees and indigenous gardens. The camp has huts, bungalows, campsites, guest houses, but we chose to stay in one of the fancy tents with a view. Along the path to registration, you can see some of these gardens of native plants, and also the shaking of my camera from my heavy footsteps. And here's registration. Next to it is the camp store, where you can find groceries and other supplies and souvenirs. And out here is the restaurant deck. But we're off to see our accommodation first. Here's the laundry and the bat boxes. They're made to hopefully coax bats to roost there instead of in the eaves of other buildings. There doesn't seem to be quite enough of them to make a dent in the bat population. And here's our tent, and the neighborhood bushbuck. This is our place at Lower Sabie, our tent for the next 4 days. Here's our braai. And our table and chairs out on our deck. Our beautiful view. This door straight ahead is into the kitchen. And here's the main part of the tent with our beds, and through that door is the shower and toilets. And back to our wonderful view again. Our tent came complete with this house gecko. Wildlife can be spotted without leaving our tent. Elephants right off our deck. We left our tent and headed past the laundry to take the path to the camp restaurant, which, by the way, was the Mug and Bean. We wanted to get there early enough to see the mass of bats that leave their roosts at dusk. This is Lower Sabie Bridge. Everyone, including us, are waiting with cameras in hand to try to photograph the fleeing bats.
Do you know this time? Did you see the cave? No. A couple of storks flying on us. Oh yeah. There they come.
You really can't see most of the bats here, but there were hundreds of them that kept coming out of the woodwork, some flying over our heads. After dinner, we had our desserts and then used our flashlights to guide us back to our tent for the night. Lower Sabie has two great viewpoints right outside the camp, the Sunset Dam and the Low Bridge. Sunset Dam is just 5 minutes north of the campsite and is great for viewing all day long, but especially in the evening. You can watch the sunset there and then make it back before the gates close at the camp. It's a great place to watch bird life, fighting hippos, crocs, of course, and animals coming down to feed and drink. Here's a yellow-billed stork making a shade so he can see food under the water.
Yeah, that's interesting how the shading is. I've seen other birds take both their wings and do that, and yeah, that's wild.
You can get a better idea of Sunset Dam by watching our other video, Kingfisher Kill at Sunset Dam. Just south of camp is the Low Bridge over the Sabie River, and is a great place to watch animals.
I guess we can go across and come back and stop.
Hippos spin their tails while they poop to spread it out to mark their territory. You can't see it well here.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
But here you can.
They're throwing shit everywhere.
Oh, they are. That's funny. That's great. You're doing your video even?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Elephant herds spend time by the water throughout the day, always drinking and sometimes wallowing, but sometimes an individual will break off and take a real good bath.
It's doing the exact same thing the other one was doing. Snorkeling. Must have took the baby up. At least some of them like to get good baths. I think it's done now. Snack now.
The only trouble with the bridge is that occasionally you have to keep moving. We're turning around to let some traffic by.
Here is a luxurious Jurassic Park compound. You can have dinner on the veranda watching all types of animals. We have the bridge crossing the hippo pools. And then there's the hippos. Then there's two lazy hippos.
A giant kingfisher.
looks like they're going on the other side. Continuing across.
There's a crocodile. It's the same one yesterday, I think. Laying there doing nothing. Nice.
See if they're gonna have a battle. Right next to the elephants in the background. There we go. It's cool. You're seeing the water. Maybe they're trying to
Hippo, man.
In our upcoming videos, we'll show you what we think are the best roads and watering holes in the lower Sabie area, and where we found that great lion kill.